Siddhi, we may start the session.
Yeah. Manisha Didi?
Yes, Didi.
Yeah, you can start this concluding session. I think Manishi Didi is not there today.
Yes.
Rajul Bhaiya?
Yeah.
Anything specific? Otherwise, we can just begin, whatever.
Yeah, we can begin. We are at the end of the 3-day conference, and we've had a very interesting journey. And we are here at the 3rd day with all the discussions, all the keynotes. So we are in this session, basically, we are going to share our conclusions as well as take your commitments.
So I'll begin on the report of panel. So we've had a very enriching experience. All the 3 days have been very enriching. I mean, the 2 days of the rehearsal, sorry. Out of the panel on the holistic value, the rehearsal 3, which was held on 16th and 17th November, today, 2024. And on the first day, we discussed, the first sessions, we discussed on the need for holistic value education. There were several viewpoints and recommendations that were given by the panelists. And we had a very good experience with the panel. And for the need, all the panelists have expressed that value education holds a higher priority compared to skill education. And the focus can be on the basic aspiration. It was also shared that guided skills are required rather than offering only technology for living. So many students thereby are able to see a purpose, and especially when they undergo this value education, and they are able to commit themselves better for the society. We just saw the last sharing of the student also with respect to this. The priority for a fulfilling life is right understanding, harmonious relationship, and physical facility, as was proposed in the UHV point of view. This was reiterated by several panelists through their own experience that they have shared. Many small experiences were shared. It was also brought out that what to do is missing in education. And cyber crimes was given as one of the example. So learning what to do and what not to do is more important. The how part will be clear once there is clarity on what to do. And value education can be offered in an explorative way. That is what all panelists have also expressed through their own experiences, through their own life journey, rather than a prescription. Participation of students in larger order will be natural through this process. And minor projects aiming at sustainability will help students understand the need of value education and the proposals in value education. It was also found essential to have credit courses for value education. It will help students to look at it seriously, to pay more attention to the proposals. And the higher level of courses can be added as elective courses. Value education can also be offered, was one of the recommendation in higher education, as it helps students to highly apply skills and understand what is needed for a fulfilling life. This was shared by almost all panelists. This was found to be helpful to gain confidence, perform better in interviews, to do better in group activities, even at the workplace. However, it was proposed that value education may preferably be started from primary school levels. This will help right orientation and smooth transition to higher education for students. Guidelines are essential for value education as it serves the purpose and rightly align the logical thinking process of students. However, appropriate examples which appeal to the children, to the students, need to be placed to help them understand the UHV proposals better. We move to the second stage of the panel, the vision for holistic value education. And the viewpoints and recommendations were as follows. That value education shall be for holistic development. This is the vision for an individual as well as for a society. And this will ensure fulfilling human goal for transformation from the inhuman society to a humane society. Collaborative efforts of institutions and industries is expected toward this. And we could see that also, this vision being realized during this rehearsals and will happen during the conference of this collaboration. Technological advancement leads to the vicious circle of accumulation of physical facility. So when the students become policy and decision makers, and they are part of the society, they would have understood the content of right understanding and right feelings and live by them, rather than indulging in this vicious circle of physical facility. So the vision of value education shall be to develop an undivided society. It was also felt that as the present system of education is not ensuring to lead a fulfilling life, value education shall be offered with a vision for fulfilling life with a priority of right understanding, right feeling, and physical facility in its order of priority. So the vision of human society is to ensure harmony at all levels of a human being. Combined efforts of parents, teachers, students, policymakers is essential so that this vision for a holistic life is achieved. The focus on consciousness development is largely missing in the current system of education. And the purpose of education is to transform a human being, to understand and live by values. So, discrimination is there in the society due to non appreciation of consciousness. Human being is coexistence of consciousness and material. All crises can be addressed when education addresses consciousness. Research shall be value guided so as to be helpful in the society. It shall address problems like resource depletion, pollution, global warming, recyclability, so on. The right use of atomic or nuclear energy, sustainable production and processes are just few examples. The meaning and the purpose of research shall be looked into before commencement of any project. Value guidance will facilitate institutions to do research, produce technologies, release research publication, patents, and facilitate society and nature in ensuring prosperity and preservation. As the vision of value education is transformation, the human value education is transformation of individual and collective. The 6 graduate attributes which are proposed hold good in terms of value education. These can be validated in the curriculum and the life of individuals through the proposals in the vision for value education. So the purpose of education shall be societal transformation through personal transformation. During the last phase, we went through the implementation for holistic value education, and the viewpoints and recommendations of the panelists are included here. Ensuring the value education to the management and faculty is essential as they are policy makers for revision of curriculum in the institutions. They are instrumental in helping students and stakeholders for a humane society. Teachers training, follow-up meetings, appraisal of teachers, conducting LDPs, MDPs, FDPs, SDPs, etc. are also put forth by many panelists for effective implementation of human value education, for a holistic value education. Some of the hurdles for implementation were also discussed and was proposed by the panelists that adamant and opposing nature of some policymakers, language barriers, returning back to previous sanskars, technical academic load, etc., are the barriers. However, there are solutions to all these hurdles, though there would be initial hiccups for anything which is newly introduced. Many examples of experimentation with implementation and overcoming hurdles, like conducting the value education courses in regional languages, LDPs changing the management point of view, follow-up meetings were detailed by the panelist. Language, books, training teachers and parents, simplifying the technical words of universal human values, using appropriate examples are some aspects that may be looked into while implementing the holistic value education in school and higher education. The panelists appreciated the volume of work which has been done in India in this regard. Value guidance in technical education can be ensured through revising syllabus regularly, regular interventions in student activities, design thinking and empathy, cohesive living of people in the management, teachers and students in the institution, and many such aspects were discussed. Introduction of activity-based projects, plugging the UHV courses to the regular curriculum, modifying the syllabus of technical courses, institution becoming a role model for others are other methods which are suggested by the panelists for ensuring value education, value-based education, and value-based living. Evaluation of the UHV courses shall be streamlined with the Bloom's taxonomy levels. These were some of the key suggestions made, and the final recommendations of the panel discussion on holistic education are: there is a need to discuss what to do in education prior to how to do. Students can get prepared for a fulfilling life when the value guidance is there upon technology, and this will also help raise the right use of technology. Value education can be offered through courses in an explorative way. Socially relevant projects can be added to facilitate the self-exploration. Introducing credits to the value education courses is necessary for students to pay attention. Appropriate evaluation scheme can be devised in line with the Bloom's taxonomy levels. Remember, understand, analyze, apply, evaluate, and create. The vision of holistic value education shall be transformation of the individual and collective. The syllabus can be prepared so as to ensure conscious development of human being. Value guidance in research activities is proposed so that the products and processes which are derived out of it are sustainable and socially relevant. The institution, industry, and parents shall collaborate for this effort. Holistic value education shall commence from management, teachers, to the students, parents. LDPs, MDPs, FDPs, SDPs are and parent development programs can be designed accordingly. Offering holistic value education programs in regional languages with appropriate examples for stakeholders of primary school, higher education, family, and society, and periodical follow-up meetings can ensure continuity and strengthening self-exploration. Individuals and institutions can be role models for others in to follow a holistic value education. And with this, I would like to thank the entire team of panel members who have shared very valuable point of view and recommendations. I thank each one of them. Thank you. Are we having the report of the other two also? That we can follow with the health.
Is Kumar here?
Yes, Bhaiya. Namaste. Namaste, everyone. I hope I'm audible.
Yes, you are audible, Kumar. If the other panels also want to share, that is good. But since education had this evening session, no, so it is worthwhile for education panel definitely to share. But the other panels also they can share. Kumar, sorry, you can see.
If any other members are there, it'll be nice to share.
Kumar, you are saying something. I mean, we are not able to hear you.
No, Bhaiya. I was just wondering that I have become production studio here in the video. Okay. No, I don't have to share anything.
Okay.
You become the production studio.
You are the production studio.
So, as we had discussed, no, that I think the report of the panel for education would be shared, but maybe not for health and FDG in the evening shift. So,
but if somebody is there from the SDGs or health,
in the main conference, all will be shared.
yeah.
In the main conference, they'll be shared. Correct. But if somebody is there from the SDG panel and they would like to share for practice, they are welcome to do that.
Yeah. Basically, this is for practice.
SDG or health, they are welcome to do that.
I think only Jyoti Didi is there as an attendee, I think. I can only see her.
Yeah, namaste, Bhaiya.
Jyoti Didi and Soumya Didi. Maybe we can bring them in.
नमस्ते भैया.
Yeah, please go ahead.
जी,
Somebody
नमस्ते.
sharing.
जी नमस्ते.
Namaste सभी को. As I was not instructed for that, so I am not ready, but I can just share the experiences of these 2 days.
Yeah, please do
Uh,
that.
we discussed on the various SDGs, on the need, vision, and mission, and what is the conclusion. Overall, I can make in 2 or 3 sentences that all the panelists discussed the basic need is to be just address the SDGs at grassroots level and the part of the education as well as in the part of the coexistence. If we are talking about the SDGs like poverty, no hunger, quality education, and the climate changes and the water and sanitation, all these are basically not addressing the properly. Like we can see that the in our India, Niti Aayog is making planning for that, and then New Zealand, Thailand also they are working for the SDGs at the health level and all the SDGs. But the results are not so good. Even the SDG progress report is showing that the results are not so good. We are not right now. I don't have the data, so I can't share. But overall, there is the decrease in the development. Overall, if we can see, there is the increase in the gap between the groups of the lower economic group and economic group. So we are seeing that the gaps are increasing. So we, as a panelist, we all discuss what is the big cause of that gap still, because from the our childhood we are working on this uh, poverty eradication, and still it is not eradicated. It still is it is in these three as 17 SDGs. So what are the basic reason is that the problem centric approach we are following, or we are not following the solution centric approach. So with that, the implementation point of view presented by the Dr. Gopal Babuji, that was very much appreciated by the panelists, that there should be a top to down or down to top planning management should be there to address the SDGs. It will start to address it from the grassroots level and at the decentralization of the system, then definitely we will be able to address these SDGs. Basically, the idea came out is that if we are working on the poverty, we should be work on the prosperity very first. If we are working on the need, we should be worked on the definition of the need and the uh, to what extent, means to what extent there a person should call a rich person, to what extent a person should call a poor person, because UHV perspective mentioned that right now those who are in the poverty, below poverty line, after 10 years, if they get each and everything what the person the above poverty line is having, then also they will be not sufficient or the satisfied with their needs. So these are the some findings which I can remember. So that's all we do. Am I audible?
Yeah. Thank you, Jyoti Didi.
जी जी.
Very nicely, promptly, very well presented.
It was all instant, Didi. Actually, I was not prepared. I just joined this session just for a practice purpose. So
Okay.
I was not ready for that. It's
But
all
still,
instant.
promptly you did it well.
Thanks.
Anyone from the health would like to present? Take it as a rehearsal. Please present. We are all here to practice. Anyone from the health team would like to present? Okay.
I think Dipesh Bhaiya, namaste. Can you try? Dipesh Bhaiya or Soumya Didi from health team.
You can only present, Tarabhaiya.
So Soumya Didi or Dipesh Bhaiya, would you like to present on health session?
Bhaiya, I think we can ask Aparajita Didi.
Yeah, Aparajita is there. Yeah,
Yeah, I can
Aparajita
see
Didi
her,
is
yeah.
there. Yes,
Yes.
certainly. There. Ji Aparajita, namaste.
Yeah, Bhaiya, what is to be presented? I have no clue about it, Bhaiya.
Yeah, basically 3 days recommendations from the health panel. So what are the needs and vision and implementation we discussed on health panel that you can put up few points for the as a summary or an outcome or recommendation. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not prepared for it, like, no, so I don't know what to like. I think Didi already had presented it in the afternoon session. So I'm just not prepared for it. So
No problem. No
Yeah,
worries.
it's okay.
So I think Kumar Bhaiya and Rajul Bhaiya, you can conclude the session.
Yeah, Kumar, you can conclude the session.
No,
I
Bhaiya, you are the right.
I concluded the last one. You were the guest of honor in that.
That's why you are the right person to do it. And we all thank you for the sincere effort, the entire team. Now you can conclude.
No, this is for the delegates. What we are going to say for the delegates, we have to say that. Or what, in the concluding thing, it will be by Rajneesh ji or Charan ji.
I think one of them was supposed to be there, right? I don't know if they're there.
Charan ji was there till
Yeah.
the last session. He was there.
Maybe then he's not able to join.
Yeah.
We have both of them as Rajul sir and Kumar Bhaiya. So no
Yeah.
worries. Okay.
I think this for the night
Yeah.
shift, the second shift, we require a group photograph
Yes, very
for
good.
the ones who have sustained so far,
With smiling faces.
with all the power naps in between.
These are part of the sustainable development goals.
Yes. So you can all put your videos on.
And we can
Yeah,
stop this studio thing. We can stop so everybody can come here.
Yeah, everybody can come in.
Who is running the studio?
Sir, means let me try. Like health session recommendations were not made. So whatever I have
No, they
heard
were made in the
from
last session, but you
Yeah,
go ahead
last-
and make.
No,
Chris-
let him make.
last
Let him
session-
make, Bhaiya.
Yeah, let do it. Go ahead.
Yeah, last session they have made. So means what I heard from Sarmila Didi and what I understood, let me try if I can place them. So in the health session, in the very first day, in the panel discussion, the panelists started discussing on the various aspects of health. And in that, it is clearly found out that yes, there is a need of, there is a need to see what to do about health, because health is a very integral part of every individual. And with that, unanimously, everybody concluded that there is a need to look into the health perspective and majorly holistic health perspective. Like currently the hospitals, currently the medical facilities and many other things are going on increasing, but rather the root cause is not addressed it has been going on, but the disease or the healthy persons are getting, number of healthy persons are getting reduced. So with this need, we went into the day 2, where the panel discussed over what is the vision for this health. So in that also we saw like this regular practice of medicines or traditional process of current health system, though they are addressing the issues, but it is not giving a proper vision for a holistic or sustainable health. Like over the years, the world is witnessing increase in diabetic, increase in psychosomatic disorders, increase in this corona kind of pandemic. So all these things, if we'll see, if we'll not put a proper vision for addressing all these, then it may be a very critical and global issue in ahead, and that is undoubtedly everybody will accept. And in order to address that, can we have a particular vision? So when we see the vision, then it cannot be a piecemeal solution kind of thing. Rather, it can be a holistic perspective towards looking at the health. And unfortunately, or we may say, when this health part is being discussed, so somewhere we are discussing about the majorly about the body part or the material unit part. But when we look at the definition of health by WHO, like health is physical, mental, and social well-being. So in that sense, it is not yet achieved over the years, though there is substantial advancement in the medical science. So until unless this in the medical science, there is no research conducted towards the development of consciousness or the holistic perspective, it cannot be addressed. So that was the outcome or the recommendation on the day 2. And on the day 3, when we discussed about the implementation, so yes, the implementation will be starting with the basic of education. So in the education system, if holistic health can be included and more awareness can be created, that we just not need to address the disease, whether we need to address the cause of the disease or the root cause of the health issues, then probably it can be implemented in not only in a local area, but rather in a entire human community. So with this, all panelists concluded that yes, there is a need of holistic health, and for that we need to have a holistic vision, and that can be implemented through holistic health education. So these are the recommendations. So thank you.
So Tarabhaiya wanted to have the last word.
No, I didn't get.
I said you wanted to have the last word. Very well presented.
Yeah, holistic health was very nice for all of
Very
us.
interesting.
In fact, all and being I should say student, or you can say whatever, of Sarmila Devi. So it is barely necessary that we need to present holistic health. It cannot go blind or blank.
Oh, nice.
See.
So
And
now
let me-
can we stop the production studio then?
Yeah, on behalf of the entire team, let me thank Rajul Bhaiya for his consistent effort for
So
the
he's
past
the
5
he's the chair right now. Chief guest.
See, the chief guest knows how to do the background
not
work.
chief guest.
The chief guest doesn't know how to speak. So, but I will say that this has been very enriching, very nice journey, and it's like a beehive in some way, that things happen, and if somebody is not there, then somebody else takes it up, and so you don't have to worry in such an environment. In such an environment, there is no worry of how things will happen, but they happen. And the interesting thing is that they are happening for good reason, I mean, good direction, the right direction. So there is no worry about those things. Of course, you have to do the homework and all that has to be done. But so this is something which is quite interesting. And I first noticed it for real during the second conference, which was run by the AKTU. Over there, we started the preparation 2 days before the conference. I got involved 2 days before the conference. And everything went very smoothly, and there was so much of bonhomie, and all that happened very nicely in that conference. And I can see that this is on a bigger scale, and it's virtual, and it's still, all that is still happening. So it's very heartening. So that is one important thing I want to say from my side. And another thing I want to say is that we are very fortunate that we have come across something which is existential and which is close to our natural acceptance, you can say, that close to what we really want to be, a proposal about it. So that is why it is so acceptable. So we are fortunate to have come across this, and we have to make a lot of effort to reach there. Most of us are not yet there, but we are making effort towards it. We are making collective effort towards it. And the conference, we are fortunate to have all of you delegates over here, and we hope that you will take this knowledge to your nations, to your cities, to your families, and make the best use of it. So we wish for a peaceful world, and we can all make collective effort for it. So best wishes. There's a
Now,
beautiful
Kumar Bhaiya.
prayer that I came across from Bhutan. I'll just read it out for you. So they are saying that let there be no disease, no sickness, no suffering in this place of ours and the whole universe. And let peace and harmony and prosperity prevail for all time to come. So this is their one stanza out of 3. Now that the teachings and the wisdom has reached the world of ours, we aspire that this fortune spread over the whole world, and that these teachings prevail for all time to come. Let these teachings and wisdom be carried far and wide by realized teachers, and be supported by generous patrons, and ensure that these teachings and wisdom are sustained for all time to come. So I was reminded of this very nice prayer.
I just want to add something.
Yeah.
This 22 seems very fortunate. We have 22 organizing partners, and we are 22 right now on the participant list.
Yes. So now Kumar can.
Kumar Bhaiya.
Yeah.
We are wanting to hear him.
No, Raju has said it all. So
Oh, you have to thank him, no, chief guest.
no,
You started to thank him, and then he interrupted you.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's not a guest, he's the chief patron.
Yeah, chief patron. Yeah.
So nice. I'm also very thankful to Ganesh ji, because of him only we are able to get the vision that we can think of going global. The kind of content that has got evolved under his guidance is so smoothly getting spread across the world. And we have a long journey to travel. This has just begun. And at the core is our own development. We have to keep on working for that. Our own development only has to naturally expand to the society. So we all have to keep on working for that. A very good thing that emerged was that we could work very cohesively, what Rajul Bhaiya is also mentioning. And I think when such big projects come, our team gets built up very naturally. I could see that some of the volunteers were not so uh, visible earlier, but they naturally took the responsibility and they did so many things. So that is also a good thing to see. When some new challenge come, new projects come, then certain people naturally get involved in the process. So we have to keep on taking such projects. We have to keep on working on such things which help the team grow. And as we have been saying that from self-development, we have to go to team development and then societal development. So a good team has evolved. The team has yet to grow. And with that progression, in fact, the progression that we mentioned about the people's education, then education sanskar program and the human society program. So this time we have been a little lenient and we said that, okay, if you just work for the people's education, it will take 100 years. If you work for the education sanskar program, that will take 50 to 75 years. And if you are able to work for the societal development directly, then 20. So that we are not active merely at the level of expectation. We are working for right understanding. So success sometimes comes also with a lot of expectation, but our imagination may get focused there. So that part has to be taken care of. And we have to keep on working for the right feeling so that we are able to complement each other as a team in our personal relations very consistently. So thank you, I'll say Ganeshji, Rajul Bhaiya, and the whole team for this successful effort. Namaste, everyone.
We'll take the group photo now, I think. Now 21 people are left now. 21. One person has dropped out. Yeah, this is still showing something, no, that maybe. Okay. Now it is showing.
There was a question from Tara Bhaiya. What is how the values implemented in his country as a foreign delegate? Ji.
Yes, yes, yes.
Ji.
We are having some certificate program.
Rajul Bhaiya, we are still having 22 again.
Oh, yes, very nice. So, so everybody can turn on their video. So we have a number of certificate programs from our partner universities, and they express those things in the closing also they expressed. So you are most welcome to join any one of them. And there are, of course, these online programs also. So you are welcome to join that. And now we are joined by one, I would say, you are part of our team. So we are one team. So welcome to the team and join the programs that are offered. So as a foreign delegate, you can come for the international certificate programs, courses to start with. And then, of course, you'll be part of the team.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so where is the photo? How do we take everybody's photograph together? gallery. I can see only a few people here. No, I don't know what is the thing. We have to stop the production studio, I think. Who is now we have one pinned. Yeah, now I can see more people. Aprajita ji and Parikshit ji, only you are preparing. Soumya ji and Amrish ji and Supraja ji, you can turn, and Himanshu ji, if you turn your video 90 degrees, we'll be able to fill the screen. And Jyoti ji also, you turn your screen by 90 degrees. Yeah, now it is better. Yes. Amrish ji. Yes. Okay. And Parikshit ji, you are not able to see your photo. Somebody can take the picture from our audience. Everybody.
Yeah, I have taken. I will.
Okay. Bhagishali ji, you have to take the just screenshot. Okay. Yeah, now we have Parikshit ji also. Very nice. Okay. We'll take picture now. So nice. Best wishes.
Thank you. Okay, fine.
Namaste,
Thank you.
everyone.
Namaste to all.
Namaste.
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 We will meet in the next
Everybody is
international
waiting to
conference.
sleep.
Namaste.
Next international
Namaste.
conference. Yeah, Taravaya.
Yes.
Next international conference. Bye bye. Good night. Bye.
We've already completed 3 international conferences. Now this is the 4th one,
Yeah.
which is coming on 22nd to 24th.
Okay.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste to all.